All right, it's time for reverse captain's mode. The reason we've done this is because, you know, I'm running every Wednesday. Just game 1 of Wednesday, we're doing a sort of fun in-house, and this was such a requested mode, so now we're finally doing it.
I think I might have been the first that suggested it, actually.
You might have been, and a lot of people piled on after that.
I'm in awe. First time really watching this, and I'm in awe at the 5-man jungle jam. What can
Yeah.
I know that we use whatever groups we want, but that is. I don't know what he's doing. Poggin. Do I have to look at his face?
5 seconds.
I just want to point out, like, the UI is really messed up.
This is wrong. I think I know what's happened. They've not updated this mode in years, and they probably are using one of the old pick ban formats.
Yeah, I can't even tell what's actually supposed to happen, because usually in the middle there's all the deciding who's picking for who, and instead we've got the bans, but the background doesn't match. No indication of which team picks when. It's a bit of a mess.
I'm pretty sure this mode was last updated before this new UI.
Yeah, probably. I feel like we might be the only stream in 2020 actually casting reverse captain's mode.
10 seconds.
So
I remember the good old ATOD tournaments of yesteryear.
it's been a while.
Didn't Valve only ever update Captain's Draft whenever Dota Cinema had a tournament ready to start? That was the only time they would fix crucial bugs and add new heroes, was like days before Dota Cinema's Captain's Draft.
I think that was true. That's the only reason Valve ever had to actually make a change to the game.
There's that one janitor that keeps updating Ability Draft. And
oh yeah, randomly you'll get an Ability Draft update after years and go, oh yeah, someone actually remembers this mode.
available now. Like, okay.
Oh yeah, that was a weird change. So we're doing reverse captain's mode where you pick for the enemy team. So obviously you ban heroes who you don't want to be picked against you. I don't know why you'd ban Nature's Prophet, because he's just good in every role.
The heroes are, to my knowledge, being picked on the correct side. So when you see a hero on Dire, that is Dire's hero.
Okay, so McDoot will have drafted for the Dire. Got it.
I don't know about the bans. No idea about the bans.
Well, the bans are so messed up, who cares?
Yeah,
That's just all over the
universe.
place.
We're not even going to get to see some of them.
Okay, let's see what's picked.
And it's Sven. Okay, so it's showing the timer is on the team that's making the pick, and then it's showing up on the correct team.
Okay, yeah, that's good. So Enchantress is a hero who's kind of fallen out of the current meta, very low strength gain, but we do have people who can play it.
We're going to say that quite a lot, that hero's fallen out of the meta recently. I feel like that's going to be the theme for this draft.
Well, there's another one.
That hero's not in the meta.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's interesting because you may have a team in mind. You know, people talk about 5 cores, 5 supports, but you also kind of want to react to the enemy's team as well, or the team they're picking for you. So it's hard. Like, okay, we've got an Enchantress now. We can pick stuff which is rubbish against Enchantress if we want.
5 seconds.
Are we going to put on a betting pool on seeing techies?
I think it's likely. It's
we
very
need
likely.
him in our lives.
It won't be on Brex's. It won't be picked for Brex because he's the sort of resident techies player in our circle. So it will be picked for the other team.
The fact that we have a resident techies player kind of hurts, actually.
Yeah, well, that's your role. Taken from you.
I don't really play techies, I just advocate for techies, except when I'm playing, and then I advocate all against techies. It can't happen.
Fair enough. I mean,
I would usually be pick Pudge in this, but then we actually have Pudge players. You hate to see it.
Yeah, that's the problem. People can play Pudge. I feel like the theme is going to be no crowd control.
5
I had a game with Pudge and Marana on my team today as our 2 supports. I just want out.
Oh my god.
I just want out. We won that game. I just want out.
Oh, here it is. The make or break hero. I mean, I think they're going to play no crowd control is going to be the drafting meta. So you're not going to pick a single stun.
How about this? Like, massive skill here. You're so confident you can beat the enemy team that you give them more ES.
10 seconds.
Like, you could have this. You're going to suck at it.
You're not going to give them ES. We've actually had more ES picked twice in recent in-houses, and it did have some success. It didn't quite work out in one of the games. It was very close to... In fact, it's got a 0-2 win rate. But it was close in one of them, so I don't feel like you'll let them have... Oh, more bans are coming, okay.
I feel like Morphling being ugly is a meme, but good god, I hate looking at that guy.
The model is so outdated, it's actually a crime.
Upsets me so much.
Gen band, okay, Necrophos, interesting. What comes out
Oh,
next?
we're trying to like ban the worst heroes that fit the least.
Pretty much,
Which is why, I mean, like, Gyro might not be like top of the meta, but I'm sure you could make Gyro work. I'm not convinced about that ban. I'm sure you could like make him pay off.
Yeah,
But, like,
I agree.
You'd get rid of Meepo because no one wants to deal with that. You'd get rid of Chen because it's very easy to pick on him. But some of these heroes, like, they're acceptable. I'm sure that you could play them if given the chance.
I agree. I think the reason the Chen is banned, though, is because the Radiant could pick Chen for the Dire, and if you've already got Enchantress, you hard counter Chen, because every time he gets a creep, you just yoink it from him and kill him with it. So you don't want to see that matchup.
I think the Chen and Enchantress lane is where we're going here.
I think they're just looking down the list of lowest win rates and picking them, because Bristle's pretty down there.
I've got a genuine idea. Okay,
right.
This is something you could do one day. Maybe the time comes around, right time of the year, when eventually someone will port Diatide to custom modes. Maybe it might be after the event. Diatide tournament. Diatide tournament. There's so much potential in this mode. It's kind of gimmicky and silly, but there's potential in this mode.
We had some people who played it quite a lot. I never played it much myself. So again, I'm open to tournaments. The only thing is, because the in-house is the way they work currently, we just 5 people on one team, 5 on the other. You play a game and then we shuffle the teams again.
Or even just game 1 Diatide, go.
We might do that. I mean,
we need to like wait for it to be available in custom. Someone hasn't really done the work yet, though.
We're thinking about different things to run for game 1 on Wednesday, and we did one game where there was no strength heroes allowed, but it was still captain's mode. This one is now reverse captain's mode, and I'm open to more ideas, but I'm just trying to sort of start it off easier, then we'll go into custom modes.
The anime custom game.
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
5 seconds.
The anime custom game. If we're not seeing Luffy fight Hatsune Miku, then what's the point?
True. Get the weebs in. Where's Bilal at? I think like the banning. Okay, there's 2 more slots for bans, but I don't know if they'll be filled up. But who knows?
They're just gone.
Yeah,
I can see one of them. There is a hero underneath Visage there. I can't make him out, but you can see there is something.
Oh
down
yeah,
there.
it's like stacked on top of it. Yeah, that's how bad the drafting panel is. So there's actually been 10 bans, but there's someone hiding under Visage.
I guess we'll just never get to know.
No, we won't get to know.
If chat can guess correctly, I don't know. I'll leave 1 bit.
Yeah, can someone 1 bit? Can someone tell us who was banned under Visage? Because no one knows. Anyway, what's going to be picked next? I'm trying to think of other really terrible heroes.
How does this mess with the data? I know you have a player in this Discord that's collecting a lot of data on this game, so I think this is going to mess with it. Just a little.
That's true, yeah.
And on that day, they picked AA.
We don't know about uploading these games. I think we still will, because it's still a game where people are playing to win and taking it seriously, but the draft is completely wacky. But it's only 1 out of what we've had almost 200 in-house games. I think the data will be all right.
Bottoms up, kids. Hashtag unleash the beast. Monster Energy. We're a sponsor now.
I always joke about getting a sponsor for my channel, but
I bring the sponsors in home.
Is that Broodmother? It might be Broodmother under Visage. I reckon it is.
What is life without Broodmother? Come on.
Lycan? Lich, okay. Another
So,
support.
they were feeling like a low CC team. Lich is
Yeah.
a perfectly fine hero, but on a team that can't do much, he might start becoming a bit useless.
I don't know, you've got the Chain Frost into Will-O-Wisp. There's some potential there, I guess. You can get Aghanims.
The morph thing is a question mark draft for me here, because it seems like you're actually giving them a chance to win this late game.
But they did give them morph into AA though, which
Okay,
is
that kind of hurt.
yeah. I think that's Io. Okay.
There he is.
Yeah, right. So even more low damage supports.
Okay, so if we don't see techies, we'll just assume he was banned.
Maybe. I feel like that's a good point actually. I feel like what you do for the Radiant is you just pick them healers who can't do any damage. So next hero, Omni Knight, finish off with Dazzle, and then you've got no damage on that team. No damage, no crowd control.
5 seconds.
I like
I mean,
that.
we're gonna have to see carry IO come out, because we know that some people on this planet can do it.
True, I lost really hard to a level 25 Dota Plus carry Io who's in Divine, and I was just like, what is going on? We cannot kill him.
I had a level 25 Oracle in Crusader in Guardian that kicked my ass yesterday.
Wow, the hero spams have come out because of the update. People are trying to grind to rank 30.
If you're that good at Oracle and you're still in Guardian, either you're leaving this rank tomorrow or you are that bad at Dota. I'm sorry, son.
Yeah, level 25 in Guardian is, you play a lot of the game. You're not very good at it.
That's me. Me deep down.
But Batrider's not a bad hero. That's some crowd control too. I'm not convinced with the team that they've given Diet. It looks way too strong for me. And Royds is very... Oh, Royds is on the Radiant. I was going to say, Royds is good at Batrider, but no, he's on the other team. So, not convinced.
10 seconds. Remaining.
Boyfriend just tried DMing me a picture of the bands from stream just to be like, hey, I don't know if this helps. And I'm like, I'm sorry, we're seeing what you see here. No one gets it.
All right.
No one gets it. We're all screwed. It's just better than some of the replays we've had to watch where all the bands just disappear.
Oh yeah. I mean, we used to do captain's draft for a while, right, in our in-houses. Like the first 30 games or so we did with captain's mode. Then there was a time when a Valve update just broke captain's draft, sorry, and captain's draft just got broken. One of the updates literally just killed captain's draft. It was unpickable. You took the mode. When you went to lobby, the game crashed for everyone, all 10 players and the casters. And they just didn't fix it for like months because obviously no one was playing captain's draft anyway. So, you know, that's Valve for you.
Dire team ban.
Crystal Maiden, okay, so another weak support hero. I guess it does have a bit of crowd control, but it's pretty slow and squishy. Theme here.
All ice. It's icy blue heroes. Enchantress has ruined the theme.
I mean, you could make Enchantress a core. You know, there are definitely some core builds you can run Enchantress. Get that, what is it called? Long range Dragon Lance. Get Dragon Lance. Get Mask of Madness. You even get something like that.
Back when they first launched the new shop and they had a kind of crappy suggested items with like additional items where Valve had clearly handpicked some, Bloodthorn was available under CM. It was there for a while.
That's quite funny.
And I really think it should have taken off.
I actually agree with Ross in chat. It does look like Dire's. If you just didn't know this was reverse captain's mode and you just looked at Dire's draft, you wouldn't go, that's a terrible draft.
I know the AA counter exists, but I still feel like the Morphling is giving them too much room here. You're giving them too much room to have a normal game.
I mean, they've got a POS 1, Morphling, or mid. They've got Batrider. Batrider can be POS 3. You've got 2 supports. I mean, you've almost given them a proper lineup, whereas Radiant have like 4 supports.
Okay, you have to do the Ana IO carry here.
Oh, more bans are stuck.
That's your only way out.
Look at the bans. They get more bans are getting like stairs to Techie's ban.
Techie's is gone. Don't play the Crab Rave on theme. I'm sorry.
I don't have that. I've not got that on my soundboard actually. I've got a load of other things, but that's not one of them. Oh well. Okay, final ban. We can't see it because you know, reverse captain's mode.
You love to see it.
Love that we can't see it.
And we might get to see it in the post game, maybe.
I don't know how we're going to find it, but I guess we asked. I'm going to ask the players who get in what was banned. I just feel like the Dire have a legit team, but you know, maybe the Reddit can pull something out. You've got Roy's, you've got Super News, you've got some very good players.
Gone. What's the point? I'm leaving this stream. Sorry, guys.
All right, see ya.
I had a chance. I had my chance to come in, take over.
I feel like you're completely right with the Morphling, though. They have to play no core versus a Morphling. They've got no crowd control, so Morphling can do whatever he wants.
AA basically has to play the best game of his entire life.
Yes,
just
hitting like Morphling with no crowd control. Like, they've got no follow-up stuns. He's got to hit blind Ice Blasts non-stop. Final pick, Grimstroke. Okay, that's a bit of crowd control. Not
double
super
Frostbite,
reliable.
baby.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of synergy.
Double crappiest disable in Dota.
Does a lot of damage in the early game, Frostbite. That's what it's got going for it.
I'm just really sick of shitters that like get it level 1, max it, and don't even get a point in Crystal Nova.
10 seconds.
Get out of my game.
That doesn't usually happen in my games, but...
Get out of my game. I had an argument with someone in chat who hadn't gotten a point in it by 8. Like, why are you not doing this? Yeah. And he said that because 1 is a freeze. And I'm like, yeah, but what about everything else that ability has?
Okay, so now you have to pick a final hero for the Dire. You can't pick them a support, or you pick them a bad. What?
I think Radiant got the wrong note.
Did they think it was captain's mode?
I think Radiant have shown up to the wrong game.
I mean,
they're giving it too much.
You've given. Wait a second. You've given Brex a Bandit, right? You've given them a proper team. What is happening? I need to check. Like, I just want to confirm, guys. Was this intentional or not?
All Rider. You love to see it. I have Manta Rider. I'm holding on to Manta Rider until I die.
Yeah, I mean, he's not even Bat Rider. He's just like Creature Rider now. I don't
our little
know.
companion cube.
You've given Brex Abaddon, which means he can dispel pretty much anything the Radiant are going to do to him. You've got Bat Rider. You've got... I just don't see the logic here. I mean, I don't think McDoot has got the idea of reverse captain's mode, but maybe I'll be wrong, and we'll see something, but I don't know.
Maybe they're so confident that they're going to destroy this game.
Well, we're just going to have to see.
Your hubris will not be your demise.
AA very good against Abaddon. Well, technically a little bit because of his ultimate, but Abaddon pretty much negates everything else AA is capable of. So I just don't feel like you'd ever... I mean, we used to first ban Abaddon in in-houses to stop Brex having it, and now you have given it to Brex. That's like playing against Bulldog in reverse captors mode and picking Lone Druid for him. Why would you do that?
How... You can tell me this. How can you be like that good at Abaddon? Like, to me, he doesn't strike me as a high skill cap hero.
You're right. It's just the... Brex has a particular knack. As you can see, good win rate. He's just got a particular knack for playing healers. You know, good at saving his team, good positioning. He plays quite aggressively on Abaddon, and you'll find that out.
Yeah. I miss Suicide Abba. Just fucking like deny yourself every few minutes.
That was pretty disgusting.
That was the best way to play Dota, in my opinion.
Use all your mana in lane and health, and then just kill yourself.
Just go back to base on full HP and mana. It's a free TP without a cooldown.
Yeah, I'm okay. Well, we're gonna see. We don't know.
What are we doing? We're playing Morph Lich. We're playing Kotl, Abba with the bat mid versus CM mid. No, double fairy. That's a double fairy fire, and she's going a null tally. That is a mid Crystal Maiden.
Right. So they actually dedicated mid Crystal Maiden. I'm trying to see who the core on this lane. So Roids is the core in the bot lane. We've got core. Enchantress, and you've got two supports in the off lane, and who's going to be the core here? Is it going to be Grimstroke or is it going to be Ancient Apparition? I think it's actually going to be Doid on the Grimstroke.
No, think about get that AA quick Bloodstone Ags and watch him just murder people.
You could do. I would actually be more tempted to run AA as the core than Grimstroke, but I guess Grimstroke can rush the Aghanims, and at least that will give them some damage.
No, I was meaning the AA. Sorry, like the Ags Bloodstone right click damage like crazy.
Yeah, and the Aghanims is really powerful. I mean,
although last time I bought that, I still thought it was the old Aghanims. I do miss it.
You've got a lot of healing on Enchantress IO actually. That could work, I guess. Quite a lot of damage.
Blightstone.
Yeah.
We suggest that we are not doing IO carry, which is a shame. I wanted to see it.
No, it will be Enchantress core because it's Roy's playing it and he's more of a core player. But I think they have some potential. I mean, Jabate in trouble. It depends how many of those attacks miss. You've got 70% miss chance. So it's a fair chance you can still get a few hits in. He's got -1 armor.
That attack is missing. The one you see right now in the air. It's a no. Giving up a bit if that one hits.
How long does the blind last? We just have a quick ping there. 2 seconds remaining. Okay. We'll see. I mean, Dendy on his stream, I don't watch Dendy a lot, but every now and then I tune into a stream, and every time I swear he is playing mid AA. Like, every single game. So, you know, there's something to be said about it.
I remember when it was customary, back when his old Ags was just, like, that good. I mean, his new Ags is good, but, you know, you need a little bit more gold and time to really get the full love out of it. Back when his old Ags was just, like, makes your ultimate overpowered.
Oh, yeah.
You would actually send him mid for Midas.
Yes.
And then swap him back out.
Yeah, I mean, his ultimate used to last something like 19 seconds with the old Ags, and it was pretty insane.
Not only is it never an in-house without a pause, but like at least we got it out of our system 9 seconds in.
Yeah, that's true. No, we don't have... We went through a streak of having a few pauses. Then they completely vanished for like 50 games. Now we've had a few ones again. I'm going to swap to the cam screen, because this allows me to spy on the person who is not here, which is always fun. So let's see. Wait, who we actually paused for? Because everyone is here. Oh no, he's already back.
He was having latency as well.
Oh, that's
so
Miles.
He was probably just like jamming at his PC, just trying to make something work.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he's reconnected to the game. We haven't called the unpause just yet. We're just waiting.
The full stop. The BM strat there. You're getting in their head already with that seriousness. Also, the attack missed, so I'm not giving up a bit.
Oh, are we going to go into bait melt? Yes, they do actually claim. They go through the Aphotic Shield. They have enough damage. And Royd's going to be absolutely fine because Enchantress, one of the fastest heroes in the game. I guess Abaddon is too, but you're sped up even more by the IA. Rex, you're going to take a lot of damage here. Wow, they did really well.
You were just talked up on stream, Brex. Don't.
No, Royd, what are you doing? Oh, I actually missed. No, Royd's going to die. No, there's a salve. Salve on McDo. It's fine. He's healing him up. Whoa, that's close.
I hate to see it.
God, what a close lane this was. I actually think Royd and McDo have the advantage there, but in the end of the day, you've got a core Enchantress. It doesn't scale that well. Doy just found a kill. Oh my god, this is Team Radiant against all odds. They've already found a kill on Nat. They killed Morphling at He's not even got a quarter of a level yet. How did that happen? I wish I saw that.
This reminds me of another story that I had today. I was level 10 on Void Spirit mid, having an okay day, and the enemy Wind Ranger is level 4, and she only has 1 death. What she was doing is literally running around the jungle stacking and doing nothing else. And then we got all our stacks anyway.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Listen, Guardian Dota is something else.
I
It's
know.
the best kind of Dota.
I've watched my friend and Herald a fair bit, and I've experienced it all. I mean, we've got Noodles in mid. One thing nice about having a Crystal Maiden mid, not something I think I've ever said before, but it means your team are going to have Arcane Aura up pretty early, which is nice. So all of your lanes are going to have plenty of mana to play with. Quite nice. I mean, no one can last it in this game because all the heroes are such weird heroes.
I've got a personal attachment and sympathy for Crystal Maidens, so really, I'm biased this game. I'm sorry.
I love Crystal Maiden mid because, like, you get BKB, you get Blink, you just run into the enemy team, kill everybody. Oh, it's beautiful. I want to see it.
A reminder that the winner of this gets a free slot in the Dream League Epic League. We have no edited footage of Ancients exploding, though. So this one's for real.
Already Boots up on... I just saw Boots go into someone's inventory. Not sure who that was. Nat is taking a lot of damage. Unfortunately, Lich is not the support he needs against these 2 ranged supports. I think it is Doige going for farm. He's going Null and then Bracer, which is an odd way to play Grimstroke. I'm not sure why Grimstroke needs a Bracer. But okay, we'll go with that, I guess.
CM's winning mid.
Yeah, this is it's. I mean, I feel like Radiant's draft is so criminally bad, yet they're making it work. CM is already level 4, 14 stick charges already, which is a lot. 2 points Crystal Nova. It's a shame CM spells don't scale very well. Doi just found another kill onto Nat. How are they doing it?
This is what I meant. Give them Morphling and be so confident you're going to win that doesn't even matter.
Just let them
in the bag. On the bottom lane as well.
I'm just missing everything.
Cottle.
How are there so many kills? Cottle chased down, like you said. Wow, 4 kills for the Radiant with the wonkiest laning combo I've ever seen. You've got a CM mid, you've got Enchantress in the safe lane, you've got 2 supports in the off lane.
What are supports good at? Early game.
Yeah, well, true.
Get them where it hurts. This is like all random style stuff where all random gives you a team like this and you just have to go with it.
Tanky off lane, yeah. Grimstroke.
Do you remember playing all random? Everybody's done it. Back when they were like kind of like they weren't like competitive at Dota, and you queued 5 stack into all random, and you just had a great time. I want those days.
Oh, Royce is in a bit of trouble, but he does have Nature's Attendance. It's going to heal him a little bit. He's quite a fast hero. He's already got boots. Being slowed by Curse of Avernus.
Blind is up.
Oh, they push him back. He's going to be fine. They don't have the burst. There's no way they can burst the Enchantress. He can go on to the tower. Brex.
My boy Brex.
Oh, yeah, he procs the Curse of Avernus. I think Roy's going to go down. Jabema, one more right click. Yeah, they find the kill. Nice dive.
Crystal Maiden has haste, making it the fastest the CM has ever gone.
That's true. That's quite a nice item to get. I think.
What's this?
Yeah,
What's
Miles is
this?
dead. Miles is so dead.
I feel sad for them.
One more right. Come on. You're just standing in the fire.
Kinnies unite.
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah.
He runs away. Crystal Maiden getting a kill mid. What a beast. Not going for a bottle because I guess you don't need the mana. You have so much mana regen, but how are you going to deal with the health? I guess early Tranquil Boots? Jabema, you cannot kill Jabema. Noodles is turning around to fight this. I mean, he does have another
You can
fairy
kill the
fight.
back now. No.
Yeah, that was an interesting attempt to stand and fight. He actually could have got away if he ran away. I don't know why he stood and fought, but you know. Oh, Nat's going to go down again. Never mind. He does just manage to morph strength in time. He's going to be okay. He's taking a lot of damage. So he's had to go an early ring of regen, and it's straight into Morbid Mask.
This lane is like a ticking time bomb for Nat. He's going to get all the fun he can possibly get with the attribute shift for about 3 more levels.
The Radiant should really do something about
Then he's just going to be chased down all game by AA.
Yeah, true. And AA is doing pretty well. Having fun in this lane. Oh, somewhat gets away with the bounty. Very sneaky. He's going to make it out. Sorry, Kinder.
I thought he was going to give himself up to
Noodle's just going to go straight into ult. Yeah, of course he is.
You can't knock it back with Flame Break, you fool.
You can't, but he does manage to knock him away enough, and then they push him onto the high ground. I mean, it did a lot of damage to him. Way over half his HP. And then you've got 6 mana regen on CM. So just wait a second, you'll be back on full mana. I'd love to see how he itemizes.
She is going to eat up a lot of magic resistance. Because she gets the triple bonus on the magic resistance and the arcane aura.
Yeah, she does. 18%.
I had a fantastic. I love all these Dota anecdotes. I'm just reeling them off today. Okay, but here's another one. Fantastic game with CM where I had a Never Shawl plus a Glimmer Cape, plus that talent, and a Pugner. I had like a reasonable amount of health, and a Pugner could only do half my HP with his full combo and a Dagon. It was actually quite sad to watch every time he tried to go for me. I had like 60% magic resistance. He wasn't getting through to me. Sometimes you never die.
That's a really good point. Nethershall, any team picks up Nethershall this game, it is the perfect item. There is so little physical damage in this game. I mean, there's almost none. And Nethershall is going to be the MVP item, and I hope someone thinks about a pipe because, as I said, there's almost no physical damage this entire game. Bit of morphling right click eventually, but he might even go E-Blade.
Pipe is the saddest recipe you ever have to buy, though.
Yeah, like
you
12.50.
Parts, and then you just like do not want to buy that last piece.
It's quite expensive, yeah. You're definitely right there. Dodge, big stroke of fate, straight through the creeps. Oh, look at that damage! That was a massive nuke. That took away, I don't know, like a third of his health.
One, like stealing candy from a baby, a no longer living baby.
Ah, poor Morphling, 0-3-0. Managed to find 22 last hits, but it's not ideal.
What's our first neutral item going to be? I'm feeling shovel myself, but this damage is crazy. I'm about to start like picking this in my games if this goes well. Double null tally. Think about all this damage that's coming out.
Noodles, is he in trouble? No, he's absolutely fine. He's absolutely dominating the lane. Only one rank of Arcane Aura, yet he seems to have enough mana because of the nulls to just spam his max rank Crystal Nova over and over and over. Look at the damage he's doing. I'm picking mid Crystal Maiden next game, and I'm going to get about 0-12.
Frostbite, as sad as it is, does deal the damage when you need it.
I feel like I'm going to try mid Crystal Maiden. I'm going to do terribly, and I'm going to say, why did I do this?
Your behavior score is going to dip down to that sweet 8,000.
I'm 10k at the moment, but I do tend to play with a party, so we'll see. There we go. Tranquil Boot CM.
If you do well enough, you're getting reports from the enemies. And it all adds up.
True. Right, let's have a look. Bit of a fight going to go on here. I mean, Io's now turned to top. Kinder's just right. We've got 3 heroes top. I think Brex is going to be just fine. He is a bad one after all. Yeah, Inkswell doesn't go off on anyone because they have no one to go in with Inkswell.
I think you just send the Io in as a sacrificial bait. I mean, Io is a strength hero, quote unquote. Basically, have it like written out for you.
I mean, the rest of your team are int, and Io is technically strength. I guess that is true.
Got some meaty stacks in the jungle for the Morphling though. They've just decided I don't want to play against any of these heroes.
I haven't even noticed that. Good point. We've got at least a triple stack. There's a quad stack there. Another triple stack. Batrider is enjoying a lot of farm right now.
What happened in the jungle while I wasn't looking?
I know what is going on. What is going on here?
We've opened a petting zoo.
This is incredible.
And all the amount of neutral items that are going down. I mean, I've not even kept track, quite frankly, but I don't think we've seen a shovel. Abaddon,
well, they got another dive in the top lane. Lloyd is level 6, but didn't need to use his ultimate.
This is why we give Brex the Abaddon.
I mean, I don't know.
Confidence play.
I don't understand. Yeah, it's such a confidence play. I mean, when I saw the draft, I thought, what is the point of Radiant even playing this game? And now I've changed my mind. Radiant are doing so well. And these teams are balanced. We balanced them based on the skill levels. We were happy with the balance. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Nat is in a lot of trouble. Yes, he started Morphing Strength, so he will be okay. Yeah, he's fine. Just Morph Strength in time. Oh, wow, the ultimate. Nice time. But you've got nothing to chain with it. Running with the Inkswell, but it's just not going to be enough damage, is it? Never mind, Noodles has turned up. Nat actually goes in. Is that the right play? They do get the stun onto Batrider. Going to be right click to death. But they have brought down Kinder Surprise. Dude, he's now running to bait mail. Nice Will-O-Wisp. Holds him in place. Noodles is picking up mangoes and eating them as quickly as he can. Thinking about ulting, but there are a lot of dire heroes up here. You've just got Roy doing a little bit of split pushing. You're running onto Doige. I think Doige is in trouble. But I guess you have drafted him because... Oh, no! Nat's going to kill himself. No, he doesn't because we missed the stroke. That's silenced on the Agi game, but unfortunately they missed the stroke. Triple kill for Brex. Well, there you go. There's the Brexaban at work.
If you wanted early action, this sort of team comp's going to give it to you.
It's true. It makes a fun game, doesn't it?
If you like running at people.
It does make a really fun game to have loads of early game
I'm a big fan
heroes.
of how the CM was being pulled 2 tangos and just kept them in the backpack.
I'm sure he used one before. Maybe I made that up. Maybe he got 3 given to him or something. But anyway, doesn't need them. Going straight for Blink. I think Blink BKB will happen. That's what it's likely to see. I mean, let's have a look at the net worths. It's actually Enchantress on top. Crystal Maiden in 3rd place, just underneath Batrider. Batrider's running in. He's going to look for the ult. Nice knockback. Just finds Crystal Maiden. Goodbye. Under the tower.
I was trying to run in, but the blinding light keeps him just out long enough.
I mean, he didn't have any movement speed items when he went in with that. Only rank 3 Firefly, no Tranquil Boots, no Blink, no Yules, and he just walked in and picked up a hero. Not ideal. Royce has not left his bot lane. He has been here the entire time. He's actually popping drums. But I think the tower's going to be just fine. Is he in trouble? I don't think so.
So actually, what do we have for tower push? So we have the Enchantress in town. Going to be quite good at that.
Well, can take a creep, that's true.
So that's probably the strongest tower push we have in this game until Morphling. Oh no, we do have Abaddon, who is quite good at that in the... So both teams have an okay tower killing hero. Because I would have thought supports, the last thing they can do is kill a tower. But
it could also Meteor Hammer or Helm of the Dominator if they really want to add to the push. I think actually early Helm of the Dominator could be clever for the Radiant, but looks like no one's gone for it. So no Meteor Hammers either, not yet anyway.
I think we're gonna have a meme hammer spectacular later. Who's it gonna work with? Oh, there's no inherent synergy, but
just picking one up I think is gonna be worth it anyway.
It's an item that like Bat might like, for instance.
I think the Dire need it less because once Morphling becomes a carry, he will kill the towers. But I feel like Radiant can never kill a tower really, or not easily. Or cheeky deny.
Mid power, but
cheeky
no thank you.
Deny.
We have the Glimmer Cape out on the Kotl. He's going to be building like a normal support. CM going to go full blink. Why not?
Yeah, go for it.
As much as it is good for the game. But...
That's way too ambitious. Kotl is out of there. He's even got Quelling Blade on Kotl. Is he just baiting them? Yeah, he's baiting them. That's why it's called Debate Mail. He's going Glimmer so he can do Glimmer Illuminate onto nothing.
It's the next level play. The next level play. As much as it was good for the game, the GPM talents were removed. I loved the turnaround in Crystal Maiden's reputation, where she was for the longest time the poorest support in Dota.
Item. They dropped a neutral item on the floor. She just walked past it. Pick it up.
No, this team doesn't need a PMS. They're all ready.
That's probably true. Are they just actually going to leave it? Is Grim going Atos? Yes, Grim is going Atos. He's almost got Atos, actually. That makes sense.
You only lose 10 damage on a ranged hero. It's still worth it.
Yeah, that's not really that good. We're running at Kinder. Kinder not in a great place. He can just turn around and ult. Yes, he is. Just to hit a couple of heroes. The rest of the team are out of there. They're like, nah, it's not a good fight. See ya.
Abaddon has the PMS now.
I mean, the thing is, you just don't want to give it to the enemy team because they do have an Agi hero who's now got PMS.
It was really, I think, a sleepy forgetting player, to be honest.
Ah, Dan, come on. I mean, Atos does make sense. You've got no crowd control in your entire team. It's something that does combo with, you know, with the Soulbind. I think he's going to go down now.
I don't think this Grimstroke ult is going anywhere.
No.
Oh.
He gets silenced.
I think we have a Morph player who knows how to play the hero and use his ult as well. You've made a big mistake.
Yeah.
Quite a nice combo with the Grim. And like, when I play Morphling, I kind of forget his ult exists. I mean, I'm not good at the hero.
Here we go. Boots of travel miles.
We found a good Morphling.
Wow, that cancelled the relocate. Just use the lasso, and there you go. AA Blast is going to be way too late. Nat doesn't even get hit by it. I mean, now that Miles has his Boots of Travel and he's very close to his Blink, I think he's going to be a scary Batrider because you pick anyone up on the Radiant team, they can't do a lot to save you.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about what you have.
You can Atos the bat.
That only silence only silence is delayed enough that you can never catch him as soon as he blinks in.
Yeah, no chance. Not a Batrider in pretty much. I've got another haste on the Crystal Maiden, but no, it's going to run out. Oh, Noodles, you are not in a good place. All right, it's time for the Dire to shine. We thought Radiant had a good early game. Now suddenly they're at 11 kills somewhat. Just narrowly dodges the AA Blast. Oh,
so
unlucky.
Abaddon wants an Atos. Who do you think... oh, you could give that steroid to the Morphling. That could hurt a lot in the mid game, giving Morphling that attack speed bonus. I mean, obviously the minus armor. It's nice to have an Abaddon.
Oh, Solar Crest. Yeah, he is going. Yeah, you're right. He's gone Medallion, going Solar Crest straight away. It's interesting.
We have the Glimmer Lich, the 4-star Kotl, a normal Batrider.
They got a lot of support, so I think Roids is in trouble again. I mean, he can just TP home. No, he can't because we've got the Disco Ball. And we're going to use it, break all the trees, and we're just going to set Roids on fire. He is going to go down. Oh no, we actually pull in Doge as well. Oh, this is not good somewhat. Sinister Gaze. He actually just throws his ult out. Doesn't hit anyone. They get the soul bind. Noodles just goes in, just blinks in. Oh, this is huge. All the ultimates come out. That's 2 kills. Could be 3. No, but Brex has his ultimate, so I think he'll be fine. But he has to pop it pretty early. He can't shield himself now. I think that's going to be another kill. What a turnaround that was from the Radiant, making the most of the blink Crystal Maiden. They were not prepared for it at all. And that's only rank 1 ultimate. Look how much more damage it does at rank 2, nearly double damage.
And then you're getting the double ATOS in just a second. That's one of the reasons they wanted the ATOS so much on that team. Is you want anything single target you can get to go with this Grimstroke, because it's not like you were given that many synergy. So, like, they're actually going to have a surprising amount of lockdown on them.
They do, yeah.
Honestly, like when they gave armor to CM's ult, they turned her from a weak, feeble little hero into an absolute giga Chad who will jump into the middle of a fight for anything, and I will forever love that change.
Yeah, the 20 armor in her ult. It means that because her ultimate was always high risk, but now you can't just auto attack her to death in the mid game, early mid game.
She's one of the most fun heroes to pick into PL, because if you ult in the middle of a PL, what's he doing to you? Nothing at all.
Not in the early game, he isn't. Maybe
not even like at any point. 20 armor is 25 is so much. Like, and it's not like he can like stop you.
Well, in the late game, PL will still murder you, but
you live long enough to wipe out the illusions.
You will kill the illusions pretty quick. That's true. I still am not fancying being in the middle of a 6-slotted Phantom Lancer with Basher.
I do remember the classic 150 gold CM when like you went from being the poorest hero in Dota to like being this ultra rich support who could like straight up blind blink BKB because she got so much money for it.
Here's the Atos, but I don't think we have the damage to kill that. Are we going to stun him? Silence him? Okay, we do have the stun, but we don't have any follow-up. In fact, if we had AA Blast, we could have killed him, but we don't have any mana. So he's going to be just fine. Top net worth, though, still belongs to 2 dire heroes, and one of them is Nat, and he had a pretty terrible early game. You know, we know that happened, right? He just got killed 3 times.
I'm liking Super Noodles chat. It's just so in case you see he gets kidnapped or something in the stream. Like, you don't really get to see much of him and his reaction, but anything could be happening in that room.
That's true. He always has the side cam.
There was a Twitch streamer recently, a British Twitch streamer, whose house got broken into by a bunch of people who were looking for someone next door.
It's unlucky.
Pointed a gun at him. A bit of a scary experience. We do have the shovel. Not the first item, but at least we get one of them.
Eventually. Tier 2's already out, so it took the Radiant a little bit of time to find that. You've got Rigging for Killer on Crystal Maiden. Not the most useful item, but... Oh well, he's going for BKB. I think he's going to get some big ults off. I mean, they need this.
There is a shawl.
Oh, there it is. And that's for the dire. Who's going to... Oh, it's going straight onto the Morphling. He's going to get magic resist. He's going to amplify his E-Blade. It's nasty. He doesn't need armor. No one's hitting. He's got 25 armor anyway. He doesn't need it. No one does physical damage on the Radiant anyway. Enchantress's damage is pure, so who needs armor?
Wait until Enchantress takes... Can Enchantress take Ancients with a talent? Yes, takes an Ancient, runs it up to him, hits him for like 50 damage because there's no more Prowlers in the game. Then that armor will pay off.
Oh, it was bait, but I don't think you're going to kill Noodles. Look at that blink out really quick, because Sinister Gaze does absolutely no damage. And here comes the relocate. We go in, but we've got a Disco Ball. I can't tell whose team this is good for, but out comes the Ice Blast Brex. He's not going to be able to heal up at all. Royd's a little bit low. Needs to get the Nature's Attendants. Doesn't get it off in time. He's going to go down. Nat will get another kill. You have no way to kill Nat, but Noodles, he's going to blink out. So it actually looked quite good for the Radiant. They got the AA Blast in, but then Nat just killed everyone. And I think it was because Enchantress didn't get the attendance. Noodles, he's going for the ult, but please tell me you can kill him. Yes, you can.
Yeah, all they really have is the freezing field for anything, like for huge damage at this stage. Ice Blast is not a hero killer by itself. And, I mean, Enchantress is the right clicker, yeah, but once you're done, you're done. Interestingly, Untouchable against some magic damage heroes probably won't do too much.
Yeah, that's a good point. And I think Royd's, he forgot to use Nature's Attendants, and he kind of mispositioned a little bit, doing a lot of damage to Brex. We've got the Glimmer Cape, he's going to be okay.
Actually, it's not, in fact, Morphling is going to burst you with magic anyway, so it's not like he was going to be right-clicking you anyway.
True, I mean, he's got Nether Short and an E-Blade now, so his damage, I mean, he sees Deutsch, he can kill him. Just get, oh, he's silenced. Come on, he wants to get the combo off. No, he's going to have to run. He knows he's going to have to run. He's going to start morphing strength just in case. He's going full strength. He's not taking any risks here at all. He's 100% strength. I think somewhat's going to make the ultimate sacrifice. Does get the ult off, but I don't think that's going to do a lot. Nah, not really. Just want to see a pipe, but I still can't see anyone interested in one, so... Oh well.
And they're going to steal that stack straight from under their nose. The Aghanim's going to come out on the Grimstroke.
Okay.
I mean, if you can grab an illusion of the Admiral or the Morphling, that's probably going to augment your damage just about enough.
You can get both.
The Dire's top tower
It's
is
the power of Grimstroke.
How could I forget?
They are very, very strong illusions as well. Almost murderously strong. They're even magic immune.
just like me.
It's pretty
also,
nasty.
they melt quickly to physical damage, but there's not that much of it.
Morphling's going to be the only person to kill the illusion. He's going to have to kill it quickly as well.
This is their chance. Just scale based on the enemy team. This is why you gave them Morphling to begin with. The huge brain meta.
Yeah, true. Get the Morphling really fed, and then just make your own Morphling and win the game. I like it. They're not going to be able to push, though. They can't push. I think even if the Radiant win team fights, they just can't push anything. They've got literally Enchant is their only pushing ability. It's pretty sad, I think. I mean, that's the safe way to play. Just pick them a team that can't push.
We need to see 5 Necro books.
Yeah, it's something. I just want to see something. A Necrobook, a Meteor Hammer, a Helmet Dominator, just something.
They're 9k down. This is kind of hard, I would say. The CM kind of fell off very quickly.
Oh, we've actually found someone, and we immediately... I mean, I don't know why we even needed the lasso. Nat was ready for the one-shot. He goes very defensive with the spell. And now we've just caught Roids on the edge. Just on the edge. I think Roids is in trouble. He does become Enchantress. Yes, we have the Grimstroke ult, but I don't think it's going to do enough. The Radiant, they have absolutely no chance. They've lost AA. They just can't do any damage. George is going to go down. Nat, he finds a second kill. I mean, that's what happens when they have a Morphling. Roids, he turns around, which was a big mistake, and now he's going to go down.
This was entirely within your control, people.
Why is Noodles not there? Dan AFK? Yeah. Crystal Maiden farming. He is a pos too, after all. Oh no, that's not what you want to see. Come on, Dan. You're better than this. I mean, now you've got a really strong Batrider. I mean, look at the levels. Level 17 Batrider. Most of Radiant are level 12 or under.
Confident picks only work if you're that confident. Am I being too harsh? Maybe. Maybe I'm being way too harsh, but this was what we call an unforced error.
It is a little bit, yeah, perfect to describe it. And now they've taken Roche, so you've got Roche on the Morphling. Now he can literally sit on minimum agi. Go in for the one shot. If I die, don't care. He's got 600 HP. Does he care? Nah, not really.
I'm gonna take up that Manta. There's a DD nearby. Morphling would love to double 250 base damage.
Oh, it's gone.
That would be a treat.
I think it's going to be game over now. Gonna see. Is he going to bother taking it? He's got a little bit of distance to travel. He wants to one-shot Roy. He's going to try. Oh, it doesn't quite have enough damage. I mean, he may fall for this, but he does manage to morph strength. It might hurt, but he does have the Aegis. He is going to go straight down. But Noodles has no mana. Why are you going so hard on Brex? Nat's alive, but Nat is full strength, so Nat is going to do no damage. This is actually a good fight for the Radiant, potentially. Nat, you've got to be careful. The Dire are actually still committing for this, but Brex is 1 HP. Okay, Nat's going to be okay. Nat still finds a kill. Even at half agi, he has enough damage to kill their pos one. Now he's finally going to die because they're all going to jump on him. No, they don't kill him.
Don't be too quick about that one.
Wow, they force him away. They heal him up. Brex, 1 HP, just keeping him alive. They're just going to right-click Kinder to death. They can't kill Nat. He inkswells himself. Stroke of Fate. Now we've got the lasso. Oh, this is not looking good for the Radiant. They get the Disco Ball up as well. Get 3 heroes in place. None of them can move at all. Basically permanently stuck in the Disco Ball. Doge is going to be brought down.
Now, but stuck right in the Disco Ball. No chance.
Oh, I mean, it's the Aegis. It was too strong. They did burst Morphling down, but they had to use Ice Blast, so they had nothing from next time. I mean, AA is back alive. Immediately the Ice Blast comes out, but that's so obvious. If you buy back on AA, you know what's coming, right? He doesn't hit a single hero.
I hear in my life some Roshan apologists who go, no, you don't need to kill him. He's not worth it. That's why it's worth it. There's a game-winning treat under him. And to be honest, anything for in-house points. And the Dream League, Epic League invitation, of course.
I think Roids may have done that just so he can eat. Because like you see him die, and now he's stuck it into his dinner. Oh, that's gone straight in. A Photic Shield as well. Batrider's here too. Miles going to find Kinder Surprise yet again. That was a buyback, so he's dead for 60 seconds. They're trying to do what they can to morph him, but they have a lot of spells to protect him. They force stuff him in, but he does manage to morph strength. He's actually going to be fine. He probably could have killed the Eye if he just waveformed on top. Waveform's got quite a high base damage. It's 300.
To add insult to injury, did they just dig up a kobold in the base? Yes, they sure did.
Oh,
They can't even have a bounty boon in these trying times. 18k.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough, but they don't take the tower. They are actually going to have to back off. There is a nice juicy tier 2 waiting for them in the bot lane. I think they're going to go for it. Now on absolutely 1 HP. He's going to heal up very quickly.
I like to live life dangerously. You know AA is dead. You know your one risk is down.
That's true.
Here's a real question. Why don't you pick Rubik in reverse captain so there can be more crappy spells for everyone?
That's true. You could inadvertently pick a good spell, I
You
suppose.
know your team sucks, and giving them Rubik isn't actually that big of a deal.
He's still like a normal support. He's got some good spells. I guess you just want to pick heroes that have no
I mean, we have
synergy.
Morphling in this game, so clearly we can pick heroes with good spells.
Yeah, I don't know why we picked Morphling. And Batrider as well is such a strong hero. I think people forget we have some really good Batrider players. Bed's only somewhat made. Nice joke, Ollie. Haha. Kudos for that one.
Oh, my bed is the opposite of made, and the camera might have caught that one.
Did it?
I'm not sure if it caught that one, but I know that my bed is anti-made right now. There's actually just like stuff on it.
Anti-mage. Anti-mage. Maybe that's a new hero, anti-made.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
That's why you can't put your bed on cam. You have to think about that. Move your bed, right? You don't want people to see your bed unmade. Very unprofessional.
I play Dota 2 in the kitchen. You can hear the microwave go on while I cast.
That's like the guild, if anyone watched that.
You can see my family eating behind me. Howie, why aren't you joining us for dinner? I've got MMR to grind, Mum. You wouldn't understand.
Wow. Literally instantly takes our Kinder. His biggest threat gone yet again. I mean, you pick them a Morphling, what do you expect? You pick them an actual core. Don't make this mistake again, guys.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. They should retreat. Oh, wait. They don't have
This is how Bernie can still win, okay? First of all, we don't count the super delegates. Number 2, we just get a good CM.
Oh, we're
CM
going
ult.
in. Look at the damage. Immediately killed another core. Is Royd's going to buy it? No, doesn't have it. Noodles, though, he is doing a lot of work with his ultimate. Is he actually
is
going to kill
it.
that? Yes, he finds
This
2
is it.
kills. They're all going to turn around. Do they have the means to kill him? No, they absolutely cannot kill him. They're trying. He's very low. He gets out. That was the turn. Noodles with the turn. Nice ult. Goes on to Brex. Pops his ult, but he can't heal up. Miles going to go down. Triple kill for Noodles, and that is the turn.
CM proving she is my little pog champ. This is what I mean.
Dire's top tower is
I want
Damn.
to see more of it.
Oh,
I mean, Dan, you've single-handedly saved your team, but then at the end of the day, it's 11k net worth on a Crystal Maiden, and you still got a 16k Morphling. But you made a cool play. We'll give you that. Well done. They really couldn't bring her down. BKB plus 20 armor. I mean, what can you do? Not a lot, really.
I was joking about how this is how Bernie can still win, but this is how Bernie can still win. It's all in the hands of Super Noodles. Maybe Valve's own suggested Bloodthorn build can come back.
I like the idea of Sheba's, though, because then you have another 15 armor on top. You can activate it as soon as you blink in for even more slow, guaranteed slow. Removes
And it's
attack speed from people.
And it's thematic. It's more ice.
Yeah, but I just want to play CM core now. I mean, it's a really bad idea, but I still want to do it.
I've been drawn heavily in by this CM carry. I knew it's the difference maker in this world.
It was. I mean, he's not the reason this team have been losing, except for that one team fight he just decided not to turn up. But do actually just tank enough to not get one shot? Do they have the damage to kill that? Noodle's going to go straight in with the ult. I think it is. The great leash from the Grimstroke, and that's going to be another double kill for Noodles. They are turning this game around. BKB is popped. Someone's going to go down. Batrider's going to do what he can. Someone's still alive. How is he still alive? The Lich Ult is still bouncing. It bounced about 400 times. I will go back to base. Never mind. This is a bit of a turnaround. Even after the double kill, it looks pretty bad for Radiant now. Somewhat. He makes a comeback.
I don't know, man. You're going to trade 2 for 2 and you're going to lose the Morphling for it?
Yeah,
Easy
actually,
clap.
not too bad.
CM's back with the relocate.
Oh, no. It's going to be more. Are they going to be able to bring out Batrider? In fact, he's just going to Firefly and he's just going to leave. No, he's not, because he's stunned again by the Crystal Maiden, rooted in place. The one benefit of Crystal Maiden, your spells have such low cooldowns. What is it, 7 and 5.2 with the Quickening Charm? Brex, you are not getting away from this Crystal Maiden.
This is where the in-house win streak went. Oh, now we know. R.I.P.
What did you say? Ollie, what were you saying Moncaress about me?
I love the RIP 7 in-house win streak. I quite like the name.
Oh, yeah. Miles is
It
known
says-
for changing it every single time.
This is where it all comes from. I was holding 5 observer wards. This game has just been so busy that there's been no space. Also, I've just noticed Io is carrying the pumpkin head. Can we get a good showcase view of that? That is quite scary.
Oh, it's like floating at the bottom of his character. It's like really badly aligned. That's quite funny. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Drone mid
I only
CM,
just
yeah.
noticed a little.
Coming to a rank stack near you. Ollie's going to be like, oh, we need 1 for Dota. And as soon as I ask him, he's going to be like, nah, actually, we're good, thanks. We'll go as 4. It's going to be big. Just you wait.
This is how my behavior score drops in the next few days. Queuing mid for this.
CM gives herself mana regen and gives Io mana regen, who then gives
And
mana to
the
other people.
Aghanim Scepter.
That's true.
Of course.
Who's gone Aghanims?
The CM has the Ags.
Ah, didn't go Shiva straight away. I mean, that does, I think it automatically roots. So if you've been in the freezing field for 1.75 seconds, you take a 300 magic damage nuke that comes with a 3-second root. Of course, at this point, you're relying on the fact that the enemy have no BKBs to stop it, which we do have on the Batrider. Don't have on the Morphling. He can Manta it, though. But still, that's pretty good. 2 Glimmer Capes, however.
Gotcha.
Keeper of the Light has Basho is going for Abyssal Blade because he really wants to cancel the CM ult.
So this is it. This is it. This is the great jabroni. This is the comeback of the century. We did have the 100k comeback recently in Pro Dota. It's pretty cool, but nothing will beat the CM.
100k. I think we're going for a fight now. Here we go. Nat instantly kills Royce. But Noodles, he's coming again. Where's the ultimate? Never mind. He's going to get brought straight down.
Okay.
Why didn't he get the ultimate off? In fact, he did use it, but it was instantly cancelled. I think Jabate, did he get it with a right-click bash? Who knows?
Nat is frostbitten.
Oh, Nat does actually go down. Will-O-Wisp, he finds 2. Jabate running in. Come on, Basher, Jabate, do some right-clicks.
There's nothing left here.
No, massive heals coming out from Io, but it's just delaying the inevitable buyback from Roids. But it's too late. Your ultimate are dead, mate. Yes, you have killed Nat. He turns back up into the fight. Roids, what are you doing? I think you're going to go down.
Just like Bernie's hopes left, so did this team's.
He almost pushed him out of the map. Did you see that with the blinding light? McDo. Oh, no. His glimmer runs out.
That's giving me dangerous flashbacks to Broodmother crawling out of the map.
Oh, yeah, you could do it on Phoenix as well. Nasty.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Oh, everybody, I'm sorry for the Steam message. I heard that the world heard that one.
It doesn't usually make any noise to me, but I don't know why today it was like extra loud and everyone heard it.
I've just blasted it out to the whole generation. I should have known. Anybody else would see that you're casting and be nicer about it, but I, the man in the room with you, had to be the inconsiderate one.
It's fine. I swear usually I get the odd Steam message and it doesn't make a noise like that, but I don't know why it did, because usually it comes up in Dota. But I don't know.
Oh,
Anyway.
that is a feature.
I think it might be. Anyway, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the Radiant. Yes, they have some big ults for the CM, but look at the net worth difference, 25k. I think this may just be over, though Noodles, he's waiting to win another team fight with his Aghanims, one where he actually gets his ultimate off.
I mean, really, you have to wait out the Batrider ult because your BKB is not going to stop you from getting nabbed during the freezing field, which seems to be genuinely the team's only team fight hope is a good freezing field. It seems to be the only thing that's working.
The early game was nice. You had supports with strong spells, but now you can't stand up to a Morphling.
When an ability description says massive damage, it means massive damage.
Does it actually say in the description?
Yeah, in Crystal Maiden's ult.
Oh, it does say deals massive damage. Oh, we've got the blast on time. Never mind, that reacts in time. And now his biggest threat is gone. He can Manta it off if he needs. He's also got a BKB, but he's going to hold them. Very smart. Staying on a lot of strength.
And the plus 50 freezing field damage instead of the attack speed. So we're
full
committing.
committal. Full committal. I
300
like it.
damage per blast. A clip made it to the top of Reddit Dota 2 today where every single blast missed a hero.
I watched that. The Lich just walks out. It takes no damage.
The saddest experiences. I am never that unlucky, and I'm usually pretty unlucky in this game, so...
Well, that was notably unlucky.
And I mean, Super Noodles has been pretty lucky, so...
He's done all right. Wow, not taking a lot of burst, but he's got BKB. He has to use the Manta now. He's healing up. Is he going to get hit by the blast? Nope, dodges it again. Oh, they tried to knock Doige out the base. It's only Brex caught in the Grimstroke ult, so he's fine. He's just going to run in. He's got his ult if he needs to. He's just right-clicking Doige to death. Batrider goes in, but the whole Radiant team manages to blink out. Noodles have to use his blink, though. Look at the ultimate from Kotl. It's absolutely huge. Now comes the Lich. It's bouncing around. Doige going to go down. Noodles, he's still got his ult ready to go. He's going to think about using it. I think Batrider is going to go down for this. Yes, he is. But Nat, he is still alive. Look at the ult from Grimstroke. It's took a lot of damage to Nat. It might actually kill him. No, he's going to be okay. He has to keep morphing strength, though. And Noodles, he is there. Perfect position. There's one. There's two. In fact, Radiant managed to hold
One of
again.
the craziest mechanics I've ever seen. But Kotal's ultimate pulled Crystal Maiden out of the Batrider tether. One of the
What?
posters of it pulls Crystal Maiden a distance away from Batrider because Christian was pulled towards the center of it. That broke the Batrider tether because it breaks if you move far away enough from it.
Oh, okay, that did not work
That's
how you
that's
thought it would be.
insane.
Well, I mean, there you go. The Radiant are so much behind the Dire. 25k gold on a team of basically all supports, and they can still hold their base.
But that maybe we can't combo those two ults together. That's no, and that can't be how it worked because it's 400 units in 0.5 seconds. That can't be what happened. Surely we need to bring out the replay cops on that one day. I need to work that one out. I'm gonna get the replay. I'm gonna analyze that. That was very strange.
Yeah, I should have done an instant replay there, but I've missed my chance now. Lich has gone for a pipe, as Ross pointed out, which is good. We needed a pipe. Good item to get.
I mean, like, pipe might be one of the saddest items in Dota as of today. 400 damage, that's like 1.25 CM blasts.
It's actually worse than that because the magic damage is before any magic resist, so it's even weaker than it seems. But
and all that for 1,200 plus gold.
But the thing I like about the pipe is it does give that 10% magic resist aura as well. So everyone is going to benefit from some free magic resist. So I guess if you have CM on your team, you're pretty much getting the same thing. Like a global pipe.
Slightly worse.
Slightly worse, but better for CM.
It's because CM gets 18 out of it. That's crazy. You don't realize just how good that is.
It's so good.
Until you get like Pugna bursted and just walk away from it. Living the right life. Because of course you're buying a Glimmer as well.
Dire are going to think about Roche. The Radiant, I've just noticed something about the Radiant team. They absolutely can never take Roche. Their team is so horrible at taking Roche. They have no chance of taking it. So the Dire can take it when they want.
This is why I advocated for IO carry. IO carry solves so many of these problems, but they weren't brave enough.
Havoc Hammer?
All I can say.
Who do you give Havoc Hammer to?
IO.
I mean, he's the only strength here technically, but he doesn't want to auto attack that much.
No,
Wow, McDuke goes in. Doesn't steal the Aegis in time.
Yeah, but it will scale the damage of the AoE bigger because you probably have better strength gain than the rest of your team.
Maybe. Unfortunately, Io has gone in and died, which is not ideal.
It's the fort that counts.
Why does Brex have a halberd? I guess for the Enchantress, but I can't see Voids doing a lot this game.
Was just following the Dota Plus guide.
Brex knows what he's doing when it comes to Abaddon, but Heaven's Halberd is an interesting choice. He has Assault Cuirass now as well, so he's got Assault Cuirass Solar Crest, so he is like a walking -13 armor, which is pretty good. It's
Leveler. I want to see Radiant get a leveler so much.
Radiant's team, absolutely. I guess it's all right on Enchantress.
But it did go to the Dire, but they still have 2 drops left to go. I want to see this so much. It's the equivalent of getting 2 Tridents. Although I'm starting to buy the argument that Trident's actually quite good. So
it's good if you've got the money. Voids is just being run at by Brex. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. You can't really go on Brex. Oh, here we go. Lasso. Level 16, Roids. Poor Roids, but Noodles, he is straight there. But we've got BKBs. Cheese eaten by Abaddon. Pops his ult as well. We're tanking. Batrider, is he going to go down? He is completely stuck in the CM ult. What a powerful ultimate that is. He's going to blink in again. Where's Nat?
Now their only teamfight skill is down, and there are 4 heroes alive.
But you have killed Batrider, which is pretty big. That delays the push even further.
Wait for Aegis Morphling, who is so confident that he went a Satanic against an AA. That's how confident this Morphling is that this game is in the bag.
Morphling is the first hero to hit level 25. Will he go multi-shot, adaptive strike, or what? He's gone for extra waveform charges. But look, Crystal Maiden, actually pretty close to 25 himself, only missing, about 200 and a bit experience. You can get longer Frostbite duration, which may be worth it, because Frostbite is applied by your ultimate, right? So apply even longer Frostbites.
This'll come in handy.
There you go, he's gone for it. He knows he wants it. I think the Dire don't care. They're like, we've got Aegis, I don't care. We're going in. Well, the double waveform instantly kills Royce. No, we don't have the damage. I take it back. I thought it was going to be instant kill with Royce.
Nat's used the gun.
Nat's used absolutely everything. We've got the teamfight ultimate up again already. Freezing Foot. We've got a 4-man ultimate. Are we going to kill it in time? Nat just goes straight in. This isn't good because Crystal Maidens are going to get the big ultimate off. But it's not going to be enough. Abyssal Blade, Abyssal Blade, Keeper of the Light. But look at the damage coming out from the Morphling Illusion. It just murdered his team. We've got Satanic though. So when he can finally attack, he'll be okay.
I think we can get this Morphling.
He has more. He has more full strength.
He's going to get cocky.
He's going to be fine. There's a buyback from AA. Nat's thinking about going back in. He's already used the Satanic. He still has a Minotaur Horn ready. This is a long fight where no one is dying. No one is taking any damage. Come on, Nat. Nat's slowly morphing Agi. He's thinking about going back in. He's waiting on his cooldowns. The Radiant, they hold again. And they just run out. I mean, once again, so far behind in net worth, Radiant still managed
So
to hold.
Dota Plus has been sitting on a solid 100% for over 10 minutes.
The Radiant are really taking Defense of the Ancients seriously.
Dota Plus just wants this game to end, and it's wanted it to end for so long now.
Nat still can't burst Io. Io with the Glimmer Cape. Just too tanky.
AA is still carrying a Keen Optic. Just, you know, get a little bit of cast range. I'm sure there's nothing else in there that you'd really want. Get the Quickening. It's right there.
Yeah, I would. Well, I guess it's just back to farming for the Dire. Please don't say they're going to wait about 5 minutes for another Roche. Is Royd's actually going to get a kill? Batrider has to run.
Dota Plus is begging.
Oh, that is huge.
Crying.
Yeah, they actually find a kill. They find a kill on Miles. Excellent play. I mean, I don't know how it's possible, but the Radiant are actually somehow holding this game. Now, what are you doing? You do not have the damage to kill Doige. And he summons his incredibly strong Morphling Illusion against you. That's just going to TP back to base. It's going to be fine. Does AA Blast go through BKB? Yes. Full piercing.
Yeah, ever since they made the change to magic damage as well, it will deal its damage.
Yeah, it completely goes through BKB. Abyssal on Kotl is quite funny. He used that to cancel the CM ult. Not an item you see on Kotl often, but I like it. I rate it. Super Noodle's going for Lincoln Sphere to stop the Abyssal. This game is still ongoing. Crazy to think. We looked at the draft. We thought it was an easy win for the Dire. Then the Radiant had a really good early game. And then the Dire started doing really well. And we thought, okay, now the Dire are going to win. And yet the Dire, they just cannot win no matter what. No, it's not on Abaddon. It's on Kotl. Yeah, he didn't go the cast range talent. No, he didn't for some reason. Yeah, it's you know, the normal hero who gets Abyssal Blade, Keeper of the Light. I mean, he does have a telescope, I guess. So the range is quite big.
We're going for the next. We're going for everything here. I think like players have just thrown all conventional ideas out the window. We're doing whatever we want today. A Flicker and a Princess. So a lovely little Princess for Enchantress, surely.
Yeah, that's good. Make your projectiles come a lot quicker.
But also just getting that little disable on your right click, which already has a decent range. Like you kind of get a lovely little hex. It also came out the.
Abaddon's got 2 1s. One of them isn't his. Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say,
you also have the Flicker, which there's a lot less to purge in this game. Sadly.
Flicker can still be a pretty good item. Depends. Yeah, you're right. How much there is to purge. What's gonna happen now? The Dire still know they're stronger. Are they just going to throw themselves into the base? They've got Skadi now.
The fly by duration talent over there makes sense. You want to
6.5 seconds. Wow, you can
only
100% uptime.
I only realised you don't get flying vision like yesterday when I played him in Dire Tide.
It's because they've changed him so many times. Like flying vision, then they took away his vision. Now it gives you more vision, but it doesn't give you flying vision. So it lets you see further. Batrider is I think one of the only 2 heroes in the game who doesn't have perfect day vision. The other being Night Stalker.
I think I'm still mad when Valve they standardized all of the melee attack ranges just before 7.0. Yeah, they made them all the same, and then they released Monkey King immediately.
Yeah, and gave him like a million range.
Live.
Void Spirit has more range. Mars. Oh, we've got a bit of a fight here. Nat pops the Minotaur Horn, trying to kill McDoo. Does kill McDoo already. Roids, he's going to go down, gets lassoed, and that's going to be instant buyback coming out from one of them. Roids can buy back too. Is he going to?
DM went Lincoln's, trying to just dodge the lasso, I guess.
But also the Abyssal Blade from Jabate Mail, because he's going to be waiting for it.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
We're finally going to take the racks. Or melee racks, not yet. Noodles, he gets in. Are we going to cancel it? We're getting ready for the Abyssal Blade. Lincoln's has been popped. In fact, his ult was instantly cancelled. I didn't see by what. I think Royd's going to go down. Oh, yes, he does die to Nat. Nat is just absolutely unstoppable now.
No freezing field, no game.
And he's just going to murder everybody. Lots of buybacks coming out. He's got to be careful. Will-O-Wisp pulls them all out of their base, but... Oh, Noodles, he gets knocked out the base by Debate Mail. What an excellent
Can
play.
we have a rampage? I would fountain dive for this one without a doubt.
I don't think he's going to find the rampage. McDoot is pretty low. He's going to look for an adaptive strike. He just keeps getting stunned. He's just permanently stunned. He's actually going to back up. There's going to be no rampage. And look how quick that route was. That route was almost instant as he blinked in. I mean, the illusion just instantly kills someone. Someone dies straight away. Another kill. Why do you want this game to last longer for no reason? The 3 heroes just diving into the fountain, feeding away kills. There's still a set of racks to go. Looks like we're turning this into an hour-long game.
Dota Plus briefly changed its mind about 5 minutes ago from 100% to 99%, and it's now back to 100%.
I mean, yes, you've thrown some money into the Radiant, but they did have to use 3 buybacks, and you took the racks.
I'm liking to look at some of these graphs. It's a slow, slow descent down into madness.
The XP kind of goes in waves, but I think the nicest thing about the Dire, they don't have to worry about Roche. Are the Radiant going to take Roche? They literally can't. They have no way to take Roche. They have 0 damage. So, well, just leave Roche. We'll take it later.
Actually, the Prince's Knife goes to the AA, which actually makes perfect sense. Insane range on the Chilling Touch. You're just going to be throwing someone out from from forever.
Oh, McDoot with the flame of his own team. Pos 5 Enchantress is pretty good, guys. Oh, I like it. Calling Royds out.
I'm gonna call him out. Sorry. I cast neutrality has gone out the window. I've seen enough. I've seen the light.
He's got 2 Havoc Hammers, I've just noticed. Did he actually pick up the enemy team's Havoc Hammer as well? That is... What? How have they let another item go? Guys, pick up your neutrals. God damn it. They got 2 Havoc Hammers.
I would be spam pinging you and threatening to report you if you were in my game and not picking up these items.
Whoa, out comes the ult, but they only managed to find 1 person. They're going to bring McDoot further into it. I think this is Io gone, and he had to use buybacks. He is dead for 125 seconds. The Abyssal onto Roids. In fact, have you got 2 Abyssals? No, you've got 1 Abyssal and a Basher. Nearly 2 Abyssals, because of course Kotl Abyssal makes perfect sense. I mean, I actually think it was a good pickup this game. You can bash as a ranged hero. It's just only 10% chance. I hear an Orchid.
Fight Recap says a grand total of 37 damage was dealt. A very spirited attempt.
He's got his own Batrider.
I'm definitely being too cruel, but this is one of the strangest games I've ever had to see like this. So, you know, this game going straight into the history book.
We have never done reverse captain's mode before. I think we may have done reverse captain's mode in-houses years and years ago, but this is the first sort of casted one. Telescope and Ether Lens for Abyssal. If only he had the talent as well. And now we thank him a surprise.
It's what Refresher Orb is for.
Noodles has gone in.
This is your only chance.
Nah, we actually have the damage now. Morphling does so... Oh, Divine Rapier. No wonder he hit so hard. I was like, wow, he's doing a lot of damage. He is just stuck in the leash. He wants to go in. Look how quickly he does the damage. He's got waveform attacks targets too, so... Just dive for base. Go on.
I'm going to give full credit to his Radiant team. If you pick the enemy team Morphling and then last for 50 minutes, you've won in my heart.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Ancient begs to differ.
In my heart. The fans love it.
Nah, no, there's the Rapier. Oh, he just lives, gets away. Look how much health he's got. 7,400 is his max health. Roy's trying to do some damage.
The little sproink there doesn't quite do the job.
Oh, we do have a Meteor Hammer. A little bit late. And that's going to be...
You love to see
GG.
That was video games.
Well... For the first game of Reverse Captain's Mode, it didn't go how I thought it would because the draft was completely wacky, giving the Dire so many good heroes. Yet it still turned out to be a 50-minute, pretty entertaining game. So I'm happy with how it went.
That was... Can we see on the scoreboard the bans? Oh, no, we can't.
Oh, that's unfortunate because some bans were hidden by Valve's terrible broken UI. But I think Reverse Captors mode will make a comeback. We may look to do that, if not next week, the week after that, because I think people did enjoy playing it. You just need to not draft the enemy team a hard carry. That's a little bit of a mistake.
RIP 7 win streak. I know the feeling.
There it is. They tried. Super Noodles, you did a lot of fantastic Crystal Maiden ults. You've got the top hero damage in your team by quite some way, but it just wasn't enough in the end.